Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I am Shweta Jain representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Children, today we will do the revision of chapter 8, that is reproduction in animals. So all of you open your books, page number 66, chapter number 8, reproduction in animals. Children, in this chapter we have studied about reproduction, that what is reproduction. Then we have studied that there are two ways in which animals reproduce. These animals are egg-laying animals, which includes birds, insects, frog, fish and reptiles. We have also studied internal structure of an egg in this chapter, and another category is the animals that give birth to babies. So we will revise each of these topics one by one now. So children, let us come to reproduction. So children, reproduction is the process through which living things produce young ones of their own kind. So what is reproduction? It is the process by which living things produce more of their own kinds. Reproduction is important for continuity of life on earth. Now there are two ways through which animals reproduce. These are: some animals reproduce by laying eggs and some animals reproduce by giving birth to their young ones. So now we come to egg-laying animals. So children, many animals like birds, frogs, ants, butterflies, snakes, lizards, crocodiles, mosquitoes, turtles and houseflies, they reproduce by laying eggs. So these are some of the examples of the animals which reproduce by laying eggs, and these animals, they either sit on their egg or keep their eggs on the warm places so that baby develop inside the egg, and when baby develop inside the egg, it breaks the eggshell and comes out of it. So now let us see the internal structure of an egg. So children, egg is like this. The outermost thin, hard outer covering is called as eggshell. What is eggshell over here? It is the thin, hard outer covering of an egg is called eggshell. Now, inner to eggshell is a white jelly-like substance. And what is this white jelly-like substance? This white jelly-like substance is called as albumin. And albumin is rich in proteins. So here white jelly-like substance is called as albumin, and spelling of albumin is ALBUMEN. Now inner to albumin is a yellow colored part. This is the innermost part of the egg, and this is yellow in color, and this part is called as yolk. So spelling of yolk is YOLK, yolk. And children, this yolk provides food to the baby which is developing inside the egg. So this whole is the structure of an egg. So what are the three different parts of an egg? It is, first part is eggshell, second part is albumin, and third part here is yolk. Now we come to birds. Now children, as I have told you that egg-laying animals, so there are certain examples of egg-laying animals which we have studied in this chapter, like birds, insects, frogs, fish and reptile. So the stages of development from an embryo stage to the mature state is called as life cycle, and here we will study the life cycle of different types of animals which reproduce by laying eggs. So first example here is birds. All birds reproduce by laying eggs, and many birds build nests to lay eggs. So children, where do birds lay their eggs? Inside the nests. And what birds do? They sit on the eggs to keep them warm. So children, here the habit of animals sitting on their eggs in order to keep them warm is called incubation. So what is incubation? It is the habit of animals sitting on their eggs in order to keep them warm is called incubation. So here is an example of life cycle of a bird. Here we have taken the example of a hen. It starts with the egg, hen lays egg, then it sits on the egg, that is incubation. After incubation, the chick hatches out of the egg. As I have told you, what is hatching? It is when the chicks or the baby comes out of the egg by breaking the shell of the egg. It is called as hatching. So it hatches out of the egg, then it grows into a small chick and then an adult hen. Now we come to the another example, that is insects. So children, all insects reproduce by laying eggs. We have studied right now that all birds reproduce by laying eggs. Similarly, all insects reproduce by laying eggs. So here we will study the life cycle of a butterfly, as butterfly is also an insect. So let us see what are the different stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. Now children, it is important to know that butterfly lays its eggs on the leaves of the plants. Where do they lay eggs? On the leaves of the plants. So here, the first stage of the life cycle of butterfly is eggs, and these eggs are laid on the leaves of plants. Then larva hatches out of the egg, and larva of butterfly is called as caterpillar. So what is the spelling of caterpillar over here? It is CATERPILLAR. So caterpillar here is the larva of butterfly. The third stage in the life cycle of butterfly is pupa. So when caterpillar feeds on the leaves, when it eats lots of leaves, it undergoes certain changes, and after that it develops a covering outside it. That covering is called as cocoon, and inside that cocoon the small developing butterfly is called as pupa. So where is pupa found? It is found inside the cocoon. So what is the spelling of pupa over here? It is PUPA. Now after pupa, now when pupa develops inside the cocoon for around 1 week, then a small beautiful butterfly, that is an adult butterfly, it comes out of the pupa, and this is the last stage of the life cycle of a butterfly. So children, let us recall the life cycle of a butterfly. It starts with eggs which are laid on the leaves of plants. Then the next stage is larva, which is called as caterpillar. Then caterpillar grows into pupa, which develops inside the cocoon, and after pupa the next stage is butterfly, that is adult butterfly. So this complete diagram is the life cycle of butterfly. Children, here one definition is there. In the life cycle of butterfly, we have seen that caterpillar grows into pupa, then pupa grows into adult butterfly. So children, here this caterpillar, the larva of butterfly, is different in structure from the adult butterfly. And what is the difference over here? It do not have wings. It looks like a worm, but an adult butterfly has wings. So children, the process of changes from a young form to an adult form is called metamorphosis. So what is metamorphosis over here? Changes from a young form to an adult form. So this caterpillar is the young form and this butterfly is an adult form. So these changes are called as metamorphosis. So metamorphosis is also seen in the life cycle of frog. So children, now our next topic is frog. So let us see here life cycle of frog. So children, frog lay their eggs in clusters, and these clusters of eggs are called as a spawn. So what is a spawn over here? A frog lays hundreds of eggs in a lake or pond in clusters, which are called as spawns. Now these eggs, they develop into a larva. Here larva of frog is called as tadpole. Tadpole then grows into a baby frog. Baby frog then grows into an adult frog. Now children, here also metamorphosis is seen. How? Because the young form of frog, it looks different than the adult form. How it looks different? This young form, that is tadpole, looks like a small fish. It has a tail, it do not have legs and hands, and it can swim in water. It has gills to breathe. But here, when it develops into an adult frog, then tail disappears, hands and legs develop, and then it breathes through the lungs. So here these are some of the changes, and these changes from young form to an adult form is called as metamorphosis. So what are the different stages of life cycle of a frog? First stage is eggs, second is tadpole, third is the baby frog, and then adult frog. Now another examples of egg laying animals are fish and reptiles. So children, fish lays thousands of eggs at a time in water. Some of them are eaten up by the big fishes, and some of them grows into the new fish. And reptiles like lizards, turtles, snakes and crocodiles, they lay hard shelled eggs because they lay their eggs outside the water, that is on the ground only. So this hard shell gives protection to them. Turtles and crocodile lay eggs in shallow pits near the river banks. So here also some of the eggs are eaten up by some other animals, and some of them they hatch out into new young ones. Okay. So children, these were the different egg laying animals. Now we come to animals that give birth to babies. Now children, animals which give birth to babies are called as mammals. So there are some characteristic features of mammals. So let us see what are these characteristic features. So children, various characteristic features of mammals are, first and the most important one is they give birth to babies. Second feature is they feed their babies with their own milk. Third characteristic feature is they breathe through lungs. And the fourth feature here is they have hair on their body. So children, these are the different characteristic features of mammals. They give birth to babies, they feed their young ones with their own milk, they breathe through lungs, and they have hair on their body. Some of the mammals like whale, dolphin and seal, they live inside the water. They do not have hair on their body, and they are called as sea mammals. Okay, so children, now we will revise internal questions. So first question over here is, what is incubation? So incubation is the habit of animals sitting on their eggs in order to keep them warm. So what is incubation over here? It is the habit of animals sitting on their eggs in order to keep them warm. Second internal question is, what is molting? So children, here the process of shedding skin is called as molting. Now third question is, write two features of mammals. So two features of mammals are, they give birth to babies, they breathe through the lungs. Okay, so these are the internal questions. Now we will revise the book work and the copy work. So children, let us now revise the book work. So all of you open page number 69. Let us first start with fill-ups. Fill in the blanks with the correct words from the box. Here help box is given, so you can take the help of these words. First is, dash is important for the continuity of life on earth. So children, the process which is important for continuity of life on earth is reproduction. In birds, baby develop inside an. So children, we have studied that all birds reproduce by laying eggs. So baby develops inside an egg. All dash reproduce by laying eggs. All birds reproduce by laying eggs. A dash lays eggs on leaves. So here butterfly lay its eggs on leaves. The process of changes from a young form to an adult form is called, so this process is called as metamorphosis. Now we come to the next exercise. Open page number 71. Exercise number 8, tick the correct answer. Which of the following animals lays eggs? Cow, whale, frog, dog. So children, here cow, whale and dog, all these are the examples of mammals. Frog here is not a mammal, it reproduces by laying eggs. So here the correct answer is frog. A white jelly-like substance present in the egg is called, so children, egg has three parts. Outermost part is the eggshell which protects the baby inside it. Then inner to eggshell is a white jelly-like substance which is called as albumin. So here the correct answer is albumin. Birds sit on their eggs to keep them cool, round, flat or warm. So children, the baby developing inside the egg needs warm conditions to grow or to develop. So birds sit on their eggs to keep them warm. Which animal's life cycle shows metamorphosis? Bird, butterfly, lion and deer. So children, we have studied that in the life cycle of butterfly and frog, metamorphosis is seen. Here frog is not given in the options, butterfly is the correct option. So butterfly shows metamorphosis, that is from caterpillar to an adult butterfly. Which of the following animals is not a mammal? Here dolphin, monkey, elephant, frog. So dolphin, which of the following animals is not a mammal? Here dolphin, monkey and elephant, these all are the mammals. Dolphin is a sea mammal, monkey and elephant are land mammals, but frog is not a mammal, it reproduces by laying egg. So correct answer is frog. Now we come to next question, that is true or false. All insects reproduce by laying eggs. Children, this is a correct statement because all the birds and all the insects reproduce by laying eggs. A butterfly's egg hatches into a tadpole. Now this is not a correct statement, this is a wrong statement because larva of butterfly is called as caterpillar, larva of frog is called as tadpole. So here butterfly's egg hatches into a caterpillar. So this is a false statement. A tadpole hatches out of the frog's egg. Now this is a correct statement because larva of frog is called tadpole. Mammals give birth to young ones. Now this is also a correct statement because this is the characteristic feature of mammals that they give birth to babies. Now whales and dolphins reproduce by laying eggs. This is a wrong statement because whale and dolphin both are the mammals. They are the sea mammals. They reproduce by giving birth to babies. Now we come to the next exercise, that is name the following. So two animals that reproduce by laying eggs. So here I have written frogs and birds. You can write any of the examples which we have studied, like insects, fish, reptile, frog, birds, anything you can write here. Two animals that reproduce by giving birth to young ones. So children, the animals that reproduce by giving birth to young ones are mammals, and there are so many examples of mammals like cow and zebra I have written over here. You can write any example. Dog, cat, deer, elephant, even human beings are also mammals. Stages of the life cycle of a butterfly. So various stages of a life cycle of butterfly are egg, caterpillar, pupa, and then adult butterfly. Two mammals that live in water. So children, the mammals that live in water are sea mammals. They are whale, dolphin, and seal is also one of the example. You can write any two. The large cluster of eggs laid by a frog. So here frogs lay their eggs in large clusters, and these clusters are called as spawn, and the spelling of spawn here is S-P-A-W-N. Now we come to the next question. Look at the picture below. Write the name of each stage and number it in correct sequence. One has been done for you. So children, you can see here, this first stage is butterfly. Second stage here is pupa. Third stage is caterpillar. And fourth is egg. Now if we want to number them, so first stage is eggs, because first of all eggs are laid. After that egg hatches out into a larva which is called as caterpillar. Then caterpillar develops into the next stage which is called as pupa. Then pupa grows into an adult butterfly. Now next question here is label the parts of an egg. So children, you can see here, these are the different parts of an egg. So first arrow is showing the outermost part of the egg. It is called as eggshell. Now second arrow here is showing the innermost part which is yellow in color. So this part is called as yolk. And here this third arrow is showing the white jelly like part of the egg which is called as albumin. Now we will revise the copy work. So first is define the following. So first definition here is reproduction. So children, what is reproduction? It is the process by which living things produce young ones of their own kind. Second definition is metamorphosis. So it is the process of changes from a young form to an adult form. Now let us come to answer the following questions. So question number 1 is, what are the different ways by which animals reproduce? So children, animals reproduce by two ways. These two ways are by laying eggs, and second way is by giving birth to their young ones. So examples of this category, that is by laying eggs, are birds and frogs, and you can write any example, fish, reptile. Okay. By giving birth to their young ones, examples are cow and cat. You can write example of any mammal over here like deer, elephant, zebra. Even human beings are also mammals. Now we come to next question. Describe in brief the internal structure of an egg. So let us see here, this is the internal structure of an egg. It has three parts. First part is called eggshell. It is a thin, hard outer shell. You can see here, this arrow is showing shell. Albumin, it is a white jelly-like substance. So inner to shell is albumin. It is a white jelly-like substance. Then third part, that is the innermost part, is a yellow part, and it is called as yolk. Now we come to question number 3. Explain the life cycle of a frog. So a frog lays hundreds of eggs in clusters called spawns. Each egg hatches into a tadpole. It lives in water and breathes through gills. The tadpole feeds and grows into an adult frog. So children, this is the life cycle of a frog, in which frog lays its egg in clusters which are called as spawns. Then larva comes out of the egg which is called as tadpole, and this tadpole, it lives in water, and because it lives in water, so it breathes through its gills, and then it feeds, it eats lots of things, then it feeds and it grows into an adult frog. Now we come to the next question, that is draw the picture of the life cycle of butterfly. So children, you can see here, this is the life cycle of a butterfly. It starts with eggs. Butterfly lay its eggs on the leaves. Then eggs Then larva comes out of the eggs after hatching. This larva is called as caterpillar, as you can see here. Next stage is pupa. When caterpillar feeds on the leaves, it grows into the next stage, which is called as pupa. Now pupa develops a covering which is called as cocoon and grows inside that cocoon. Now after a week, a small beautiful butterfly comes out of the pupa, which is called as an adult butterfly. So these are the different stages of life cycle of a butterfly. So children, this is all about the revision of chapter number 8, reproduction in animals. I hope you all have understood it well. So go through the chapter from your book also and learn the book work and copy work thoroughly. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.